guys, welcome to this Facebook Live. Today we're going to talk about personal branding, how to build a strong personal brand for big result in your business. So guys, welcome guys. If you catch me live, hashtag live. If you're going to watch this in the replay, hashtag replay. If this is your first time seeing my face, coming on my live, watching one of my videos, drop the word new in the comment and I wish you a special welcome. Guys, I have a lot of new friends. I would like to say welcome to all my brand new friends. So if we haven't connected yet, we will, but welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. So guys, for those who actually, let me introduce myself. So my name is Cynthia and I'm actually help entrepreneurs build their business all online using social media and automation. So guys, let's get started. What I want to give you is I'm going to give you 3 powerful tips for you to be able to build a strong personal brand on social media. Personal branding really makes the difference between someone who's struggling to get lead on social media and keep chasing people all over the internet, right? Can someone relate to that? To someone who actually attract lead consistently, right? And doesn't have to chase people. People actually chasing them for the product and opportunity. So I'm gonna give you 3 tips for you to be able to build a strong brand that will allow you to attract to you a endless stream of leads to your business and for your for your product. So guys, let's get started. So the first tip, right? When it comes to personal branding, it's really to know yourself, okay? It's really to know yourself because that's the brand of you, right? That's your brand. So you're the star. So it's really to know yourself, okay? You have to know your passion. What are your passion? What is your interest? What are the things that you're interested in, right? Hello, hi guys, welcome. So what are your passion? What are the things that you're interested in, right? All the stuff you have to actually know about yourself. So if you don't know right now, or maybe you certainly have an idea, right? But if you don't know right now, you have to go and really dive deeper, right? To understand what are your passion, what you really like doing, because that's gonna be key for you to come up with your branding, okay? So know your passion, know your interest, what actually excites you, right? So, and also what are your knowledge? What are you knowledgeable, right? I don't want to say what are you an expert at, because the thing is, this word expert actually misled people, okay? Hear me out. The thing is, when people hear expert, they think that they have to know everything about everything, okay? Which is wrong. As soon as you have an experience, as soon as you overcome something that you're not gonna help someone else, right? As soon as you know a bit more on a topic than anyone else, well, that's enough, okay? That's enough. So you're more knowledgeable on that topic than someone else, than most people, right? So those things are important because you will be able to teach, you will be able to add value, right, to your audience. So that's why you need to know that. You need to know what are you, like, which topic are you comfortable teaching, right? What are your core value, right? What are your core value? What defines you? For example, my core value are that I want to be real, I want to be relatable, and I want to be transparent. Those are my core values. So think about your core values, because this is going to be key for your branding, okay? The other thing is you really have to realize that what is important is how do you want to make people feel? How do you want to make people feel when they actually land on your profile? Let's say that someone actually go on social media, right? And actually open your profile, land on your profile on Facebook. What do you want them to feel? What is the vibe that you want to give them? because ultimately the vibe, your vibe, will actually attract your tribe. So really understand that your energy, the energy that you're going to put out there, is going to be in your branding and going to be part of your branding. So think about that ahead before putting your brand together, before starting building your brand. So the second tip that I want to share with you is to really, now that you actually have a clear idea of who you are, because it all starts with that, it's all start with you. Now the second step is to literally start building your audience, okay? Is to start building your audience. So the first step when it comes to start building your audience is really to pick an audience. You have to pick an audience, and once you pick an audience, stick with it, right? Stick with it, don't start mixing up, because I think one of the biggest mistakes that network marketers actually make is that they start mixing up audiences, and then after they post, the content do not resonate with anyone, okay? So if you choose an audience for your business opportunity, let's say, stick with that audience. Then if you pick an audience for your product, stick with that audience, because understand that those are two different audiences. Does that make sense? Guys, let me know, drop in the comment if you have any question. But really the first step is to pick your audience, okay? The second step, when you choose your audience, the second step is to really start doing your marketing on your audience, okay? This is where you need to know your audience. This is key. This is key, and I'm telling you now, this actually makes the difference between an entrepreneur who's struggling online and someone who actually know their audience and know how to attract people to them. Because you can't attract people to you if you don't know your audience. So this is key. Know your audience. Do your marketing research, because all your content strategy, right, gonna depend on those research, on everything that you learn about your audience. What are the pain that they're having? What are the problems that they're facing, right? What are the desire? What are the goals that they try to achieve? All of the stuff you need to know. What are they interested in? What are the people they are following? All the stuff you have to know, because this is gonna help you in your content, in developing content that will attract them to you. Does that make sense? So the next step after picking your audience is to deliver value, right? This is now you choose your audience, you make your research. Now the next step is to really deliver value. You have to pick, as I said, you need to know your audience, okay? Because how you deliver value is by knowing your audience, by knowing your audience in an emotional level, right? Knowing exactly what are the issues that they're having, right? What are the problems, and how your things can actually help them solve those problems. So your content is the solution. This is how you're gonna add value. This is how you're gonna add value. Through your content, you're gonna talk about the problems. You're gonna talk about the problems, and then about your things as a solution. Does that make sense? This is how you add value to an audience, guys, by solving the problem, by serving. One thing that I want to say when it comes to building your audience, right? I want to say that quality is always better than quantity. Okay? I really want to make this clear, because people have this misconception that to build this strong personal brand that they need to have like a massive following, you know, this huge audience in order to make decent money online. And I can tell you now, this is wrong, right? What you need is very like loyal follower, okay? Not like the quantity, not many that actually did not gonna convert into buyers. So what you really want is the quality. So even fewer followers, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be like warm up to you. So therefore, they're gonna buy your product, or they're gonna join your business opportunity. So quality is always better than quantity. Does that make sense? So, and by the way, how do you attract quality people? who know the answer to that question. How do you attract quality people? By putting out there quality content, right? By putting out there quality content. And in order for you to put out there quality content, you need to know your audience. Does that make sense? You see, everything is linked. All right, so another thing again that I want to add is to pick one platform, okay? One platform or maximum 2 platforms when you start building your audience. Because the biggest mistake that most entrepreneurs, most network marketers out there making is that they try to be everywhere. They spread themselves so thin, right? And they only have because most of them are building the business part-time, right? Let me know if you are building your business part-time. Drop the number 1 in the comment. Most of them have actually just a couple of hours to build a business. So if you have just a couple of hours to build your business, you can't possibly build an audience in all these platforms, right? So focus on 1 to 2 platforms. Here we go, I saw someone dropping. Yes, so when you start building your personal brand, the first thing to do is to literally focus on 1 or 2 platform max, right? Until you build an audience. Because I can tell you guys, building an audience takes time, right? Energy. You're gonna have to put quality content out there if you want to build a quality audience, right? So it takes time. So if you are like 100 platform, it's gonna be difficult for you to actually put quality content out there and to every single day showing up with quality content. I'll guarantee you, okay? Because it's very time consuming. So pick 1 or 2 platform, okay? So guys, I hope you're having value. If you have value, give me some love. So we talk about how to build a strong personal branding all online using social media, right? For big result in your business, okay? The first tip that I gave you guys is to really know yourself, because it all starts with you. This is the brand of you, right? You are the star, right? So the second thing is to build your audience, okay? And now the third tip and final tip is really to understand that your brand will actually grow as you grow. Wow, that is powerful. Why? Because so many people put so much stress and pressure on themselves to have it all perfect before they even start. And I can tell you now, you will never get everything perfect, right? You have to start where you are with what you got, and then you improve, then you get better. But don't wait, because I see so many entrepreneurs just waiting to have the website done, to have the color set perfect, to have the blog done, you don't need any of that. If you have just your Facebook page, not even Facebook page, Facebook profile, right? You just have to write content daily on this, and you start building a brand. And I can tell you can make a 6-figure income just with Facebook. So all these other things, blogging, website, colors, I'm not saying they're useless, they have the utility, but don't start doing that at the beginning, okay? Because it's just gonna slow you down. So start doing the most important work, which is serving your audience, right? Serving your audience, that's the work. So don't get sidetracked, by all this other stuff that are not necessary, right? They're not. This is the stuff that can come later, long after in your journey. So start now, because I think a lot of people overthink this idea of branding, right? So just start now. What is important is branding is for you not to overthink everything. It's actually for you to take action, right? Speed is important because you're gonna have to show up daily. So stop overthinking and start taking action. The other thing that is important in your brand, in building your brand, is consistency, right? You're gonna have to stay consistent and show up every single day, right? In order to build up your brand. So consistency is key. You see, another thing is that consistency will actually help you clarify your message, right? Clarify your message, find your voice, right? All those stuff that people try to get to have defined all perfect at the beginning, right? All the stuff actually come from the doing. Does that make sense? All the stuff come from the doing. So if you don't do, you actually have no idea. You actually just think that maybe this or that, but actually go in the trenches and start putting action, start putting content out there and see how people react, right? So by doing this, you will clarify your message, right? You will find your voice. You will get better. And by getting better, people are going to start notice you. People are going to start following you, right? And this is how you're going to build an audience. This is how you're going to build an audience. So don't wait for everything to be perfect, because I know there's so many people out there waiting for things to be perfect. And I know I was guilty of that at the beginning, miss perfection, right? Until I understood that I needed to stop, okay? Done is better than perfect. So guys, I hope you have value out of this. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, if you have any question, drop your question. But if you have any value out of this, I actually go live from Monday to Friday in my group, where I help entrepreneurs to build a business all online using social media and automation. So if you guys want to join, just comment below and I will send you the link to join the group. Thank you guys so much for joining, and see you in another live.